Alright, well, it's time for me to look into Star Wars Outlaws on Xbox Game Pass. But this time around, we're doing something different. We're checking it out on the XCloud, because the XCloud now has 1440p resolution, which to me, honestly, 1440p, it's a sweet spot. Anyway, majority of people don't even realize when they're playing their video games, they're playing it from a 1440p source upscale to 4K anyway. So this to me is just fine. Just to show you that we are. Show stream menu. So just so you know that we are on the cloud. Why am I so interested in the cloud version? Because I think this is where the future is going to be to begin with. Sure, you will have digital option as well, but let's be honest, not many people have the ability to purchase these high-end gaming laptops. They're like $3,000, or gaming desktops. They're like $5,000, $6,000. Of course, you don't necessarily have to spend $6,000. You can go with something cheaper, but the point being is, you need high-end PCs to be able to run these games. So, cloud is most certainly going to be the future, I think. Alright, so I have my handy dandy controller, Xbox controller connected. So let's see how this is. I can resume from where I left off, which is great, because I did play this on the Xbox originally. I don't know if you guys remember, I'm no stranger to this game. I did play it previously on the Xbox. When I had my Xbox Series X, what was it, 2024? Yeah, September of 2024. Oh no, it was August. I'm sorry, late August of 2024. And then I switched back to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown after that. I remember. It's all there. You can go watch those videos and live streams. Alright, so where are we playing this from? Xbox Series X. Just so you understand, all of these cloud games are from the Xbox Series X. So technically, I still have Xbox Series X because we're playing all of these games from Series X 1440p. So let's resume. I know exactly where I left off. Somewhere in some city in a jungle, whatever. Looks like a Pandora, if I remember correctly. I think that's where I was. I was talking to a recruiter here. He wanted to recruit me, but I said no. Yeah, it was here in the jungle. You see, I even remember. I even remember where I was. Let's see what kind of options we have here. Let's go to settings, display and graphics. Here's what I do, guys. I turn off the film grain. I remove the motion blur, camera motion blur intensity, all that stuff. I move it. Remove it, I'm sorry. Okay, gameplay. Okay. Now remember, this is the cloud version. I will download the PC version just to see how well it runs on my PC. Let me see. Looks good. Looks like there's ray tracing. We have a decent amount of ray tracing here. It's not bad. Hey, not bad for a 1440p. Cloud version. This also reminds me, man, Nintendo Switch version is not that bad. Listen, man. What's most impressive to me is the Nintendo Switch 2 version. Like, when I look at this, Um, oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, Happy Martin Luther King Day. It's a holiday today. Happy Martin Luther King Day. It's the January 19th. This this actually reminds me of Nintendo Switch 2 and just how well Nintendo Switch 2 version looks and plays. You know, this doesn't impress me because I understand they're running this on the Xbox Series X. So Xbox Series X, of course, can handle this game, quite well. What impresses me is Nintendo Switch 2 and just how well Nintendo Switch 2 version runs. Now, I know on a PC, sure, if I download this on the PC, it will look even better. I get it. But that's because it's a PC. Sure, you expect all of these games to run really good on PC. But Nintendo Switch 2, it's really where everyone is impressed. Even Digital Foundry, it's impressed. So I think that's where I am most impressed with. It's with the Nintendo Switch 2 version. I think a lot of people are. And I honestly believe Nintendo Switch 2 version is probably, to me personally, the most impressive version out of all of these versions. Hold on. Let me turn up the sound a little bit because you guys cannot hear it. Can you guys hear it now? There you go. I'm going to turn up my microphone a little bit because I don't want my microphone to be too loud. I want my microphone to be just the right amount. I forgot what are we supposed to do. Mira Valley. We need to go to Mira Valley. All right, well, let's go to Mira Valley, shall we? Yeah, this is 30 FPS 1440p, but it's a cloud version. The reason why it's 30 FPS 1440p because they probably included ray tracing and a little bit higher textures, but hey man, for a cloud, this is good. I'm not complaining. So, XCloud has certainly improved. It loads faster. Okay, the games certainly loads faster than previously. Within seconds, the games load up. That's pretty good because that's what you want. Click and play right away. So that's number one. Number two, they're using Xbox Series X. But it's a locked-in version of Xbox Series X. What do I mean? It means you're getting a modified Series X version, meaning that you're not giving the option to mess around with performance mode or high resolution mode because they don't want you to screw up their Xbox Series X's in the data centers. So they're using a modified locked-in versions of Series X's. That means whatever they modify, that's what you get. But nonetheless, they're using Series X versions. I would prefer, honestly, that they use the PC versions, but I guess they have so many Series X's that they figured, well, let's just use our Series X's to run data centers. But I think eventually they'll have to switch to PCs, which I'm sure they will. Once they discontinue Series X, I'm sure they'll switch to data centers with PCs. But so far, so good. Well, yeah, this is good. I mean, I'm not complaining. Honestly, this is like... This game has really... Oh, no, they're chasing me. We gotta go to Mira Valley. Where's Mirror Valley, dude?
Can't catch me.
Mirror Valley's this way, right? I don't even know which way to go. Oh, that's right. I cannot jump in the water. I forgot. Look back, boost, accelerate. Mirror Valley. Let me look at the map. Where's the map? I need to go to Mirror Valley. This is me and Mirror Valley Kazu. So here. Well, we're already tracking it, so I need to. Oh, I have to place a waypoint. Can I? Did I already I did place the waypoint. I did. I just don't know how to get to it.
Let's drive.
Oh, I see. The other way. It's this way. But the problem is I need to modify my my bike. I cannot go there. I need to modify my bike. I just realized because I need to modify my bike to withstand the water. So clearly I cannot go this way. I need to go and figure out the way. This guy actually is a mechanic, but how do I get to him? See, that's the problem. I don't know how to get to this guy. Hold on. Let's go here. Can I fast travel here? Let's go here. Hold on. Like I said, so far so good. I don't have any issues like with latency. That's good. That's the most important thing. It is 30 FPS. It is 1440p. But hey, for a cloud service, you know, not bad. It's on a cloud. I still prefer to play this directly from the PC, obviously, but hey, man, you know. Let's walk around a little bit. Let's see what she says.
I got enough parts here to build a speeder from scratch.
Let me see. Let me ask her about the. Let me ask her about the upgrades of this. How do I upgrade? See, I need something to... I need something to protect me from the water, or to to jet ski on the water. But I don't know. I don't see. I need a what you call it. I need the energy circuit, which I don't have. Let me see. Landing speed, jump boost. Standard chassis for protecting eternal components. This is probably what it is. Damage resistance. I don't have enough, so I can't really upgrade nothing here.
Know where to find me.
That really sucks. I might have to do some other objectives. But yeah, this actually looks good. For a cloud service, 1440p. Not bad. The fact that you can, you know, play this on your television at 1440p directly from your TV, I think it's pretty good. Let me just walk around a little bit, just explore the area a little bit, see how it is. Obviously, there's different planets. There's different planets in this game. What are we looking at? Hold on. Oh, I see. Just telling you where you are. They have a bar here, and I remember there was a guy recruiting me here, trying to recruit me. This is a merchant selling weapons.
I've got everything you need.
Do I have any? I don't think I have any money, dude, to be purchasing anything. Yeah.
See you soon.
I think the bar is over there. I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. There's this guy that was recruiting me. I remember talking to him. He wanted me to become part of the what you call it, the Empire.
Interested in joining the Empire?
Not at this time. And then you got contracts you can do, like for this lady. And there's other contracts here as well. You can play the game. I remember this game because remember I used to play this. I remember it vividly, and I will check this game out on the PC just to see how well it runs on the PC with all the settings maxed out. But for the XCloud, man, this is not bad, you know. Yes, I know it's 30 FPS, but it's still pretty solid experience for an XCloud. Not bad. Of course, it will all depend on what type of I don't want to play any games right now. I'll lose money. It all depends on what type of internet do you have. You know. You can also change the music if you want. Yeah, I remember all of this. And of course, there's contracts. I think I have to do something for this one guy over here. I remember there's this guy over here, and he wants me to do something for him, like get him something in return. I don't know, like he wants me to do something for him. This guy right here. I remember it. This guy. So I have to come back to him when I finish the mission. And then he'll give me the information about who I'm looking for, the whereabouts of who I'm looking for. So yeah. This looks pretty solid on the Xbox. I mean, XCloud. Now remember, this is a modified Xbox Series X version for the cloud, and they want to make sure that you don't tamper with it, which I totally understand. It is 30 FPS, but that's because it's modified. They want you to have a good quality, like balanced quality, with better graphics and ray tracing. And it does look good, honestly. I think you will see it when you play it on your TV. I think you will like realize, well, this actually, for a cloud, this looks pretty good. It's very solid. But of course, you should also download it on the PC and play it. Play it on a PC. Of course, XCloud still has a long ways to go. But once they move to 4K, I think that's where it's going to be. Once they move to 4K 60, 1440p, it's a good step forward. Loading much faster and quicker, step forward. But I think where XCloud is truly going to shine in the future is going to be the 4K. But then, are they going to raise the price? Are they going to raise the price again? If you want to get 4K, right? With HDR. But I think once they get to 4K HDR 60, I think that's where it's truly going to shine. Like for you to be able, I think that's really their goal, is to be able to have you play their Xbox games on your TV directly. Like Netflix, you get 4K and HDR. And I'm sure they will upgrade to a PC instead of Xbox Series X. They're going to upgrade to PC. They will be using the PC, which of course will give you a much better graphics fidelity, resolution, performance, etc., etc. And I think that's where truly xCloud's going to be great. But then again, at what price? What are they going to be charging? $40 a month? Yo. That's the only problem with the Game Pass. Like I was talking to my friend Chucky and KJNBA 15. I don't have any issues with the Game Pass as a service. They have great games. They have day one releases. The problem that everyone's complaining about when it comes to Game Pass is, man, the price. It's the issue. That is the biggest issue, man. The price is the problem. If they could lower the price to like $25 a month, maybe people could. Like if they can give you a 4K HDR 60 XCloud service with all these other games that they have, I think people will say, all right, it's $25 a month, but you know what, man? I do get 4K HDR, 4K 60 HDR included, and I can download these games, play it on a PC and other devices, at 4K HDR 60. I think people would say, all right, $25, all right. It would be acceptable. People would like settle down and say, all right. Now we can work with this, right? But man, when you go above that threshold of $30, and then if they jack up the price even more, depending what they ask for, which I'm sure they will switch to like 4K HDR 60 in the future. So if they switch to 4K HDR 60 in the future with like the high-end PCs and replace the Xbox Series X's, I think that's something that we need to look at. Like, how much are they going to be charging? $35? Well, even at $35, it's like, man, $35, damn. Either way, the price is going to be an issue always, in my honest opinion, with the Game Pass. I know there's a way to work around it. You go to CD keys, but how long is that going to last? The CD keys discounts. How long is that going to last? Right? We don't know. All right. So far, so good. The XCloud looks very solid. Not bad, honestly. Considering that this is a cloud, you get 1440p, 30 FPS. This is a nice, modified, balanced version of the game. The reason it's modified because they don't want you to tamper with 60 FPS performance and high fidelity, so that way you screw up their, Series X's. But hey, this is impressive. Not bad. Not bad for something that you can play directly from the cloud on your television. It's pretty impressive. All right, well, there you have it. I will check out the PC version as well, just to see how the PC version works. But the PC version, of course, will depend on what kind of PC you have. But of course, PC version, everybody understands, will look great, especially if you have a really good PC. But the reason I wanted to check out the cloud version, because, cloud version is everybody can play this right away. You don't have to even have a PC or high-end PC. So that's why I think most of you will be interested to see how the cloud version works versus the PC. Because PC really depends on what kind of PC do you have. And not everybody has the high-end PC, right? So, and that's why I chose to do this video on the cloud first. And I think a lot of you will want to know, well, how does it look like on the cloud 1440p, right? And as you can see, it looks pretty good, All right. But to me, still Nintendo Switch 2 version, it's honestly the most impressive version. It's honestly Nintendo Switch 2 version, it's still the most impressive Nintendo Switch 2 third-party game, right next to Cyberpunk. I would say Cyberpunk 2077 and Star Wars Outlaws on a Nintendo Switch 2 is the most impressive. But this is also solid, very impressive. 1440p, not bad at all. Well, there you have it. It's 29 minutes. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what are your thoughts on this and what do you think. Thank you for watching, and happy Martin Luther King Day. It's January 19th, Martin Luther King Day. Happy holiday.